what's up you guys? I'm Sarah Labrat and today's video is all about finishing the reread of draft 2 and taking notes on it so that I can start draft 3. This is a vlog of the last couple of days of rereading this draft and taking extensive notes on it in hopes that this will make it easier for my next step in the process, which is rewriting this draft into draft 3. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Editing so far today, which is October 1st, is going very well. Now it is 7 p.m. I just got home actually and making dinner. I think I'm making pancakes for dinner because I didn't want to go to the grocery store, and that's literally all of the stuff that I had. So pancakes for dinner before I get back to rereading. Finishing something like 15 more pages tonight, considering that it is 8:30, is not super likely, but it's also a full moon tonight. It's a good time to just like take note of what I'm thankful for, and apparently it's supposed to be really good for creativity, which I'm trying to finish the reread. So I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and think about all the things that I'm grateful for right now and all of the things that I want to accomplish, as well as doing some rereading. This is so glorious. I have officially made it to page 213. I'm gonna call it there for the evening, but I only have 13 more pages to do. 13 pages in one day is relatively realistic, and tomorrow, October 2nd, is a Friday, which means I get off at 12 or 1-ish, which means that I have a half day at work, which means that I'm definitely going to get these last 13 pages done. I feel like these last 30 or 45 pages are going to need more plot work than the rest of the pages when I start this rewrite, which will be in a matter of days at this point, whereas most of the rest of the story only needs more surface level changes like adjusting sentence structure and making the wording better and stuff. But this is exciting. With that being said, I guess I will see you guys tomorrow with what is hopefully the last day of this reread of draft 2 going into draft 3. I'm so excited. So I just left work. I'm at the grocery store. I'm in the grocery store parking lot right now, if you can't tell. I'm gonna go inside and get myself some treats for after, probably including wine, because I'm gonna finish this thing tonight and I'm so excited. So I reached out to my YouTube friends and told them that I was going to be finishing this reread tonight and sort of asked them if they had any ideas for like how I should celebrate, because I'm like not really sure, or I wasn't really sure. And they were sort of like shooting ideas back and forth, and I liked what was being said, and it was good because like I didn't know how I was gonna celebrate it until my friend Diane Marie asked me how I would celebrate my best friend if she had just accomplished this, and I was like, you know what, like great point, like I should do like whatever sounds like it's gonna make me really happy this evening. And so that is how I decided on making myself an apple crisp, having a glass of sweet wine, and doing a Zoom call with all of my authortube friends, because I want to be around people, but I want to be around people that understand this accomplishment, and I just want to like hang out. And so my friends that I could go see in person don't write, and so they would not understand what this means to me and the fact that this has taken me a little bit over 2 months to accomplish. So I'm super excited to hang out with them tonight and eat my apple crisp and drink my wine, but before then I have to finish this reread, and I'm freaking going to. Okay, exciting things are happening. It is now 3 p.m. I just got back from the grocery store. I'm about to have lunch/breakfast, or whatever you want to call it. I ended up getting wine and stuff to make an apple crisp for later tonight when I finish, and I'm so excited. And then I set up a phone call FaceTime thing with my other YouTube friends, and I'm so excited. It'll just be like a very fun way to celebrate this being over. But until then, I've already done about 5 pages today of I think like 13 that I need to do, and so I still have 7 I need to do, but I have about 15 pages of notes that I need to move over from Google Docs to my Word document, and that's what I'm gonna work on kind of like as I'm eating and watching like a couple YouTube videos, and then I will get towards the end of this thing. Does someone want to tell me why my document says 213 pages now and not 226? That's incorrect, and I know that's incorrect. So like, did I accidentally delete something? Maybe. I have backed this up, and so I'm now going to open up that document and try to figure out where my extra 13 pages went. Okay, I don't know when this happened, but at some point in time, the font switched from Calibri to Times New Roman, and so I'm going to try and highlight the entire document and put it back into Calibri, because that might adjust for the missing 13 pages. This is so weird. Okay, I've now highlighted everything, and I'm going to try and switch this and see if that does anything. Oh, it looked like it did something. It's adjusting, it's adjusting. Oh my gosh, there it is. What? When did that freaking happen? Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. I'm just glad I didn't lose my work. This is a friendly reminder, apparently, to back up your stuff, because otherwise you start missing 13 pages and you don't know where it goes. So back up your work. Let's get back to, oh my gosh, let's get back to rereading. So after finding my pages again and finishing up transferring all of my editing notes from my Google Doc to my Word document, I am now making dinner, and then I will finish those last 7 pages. It is now 5:45. I'm gonna sit down now because my burger is ready. I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on it, and I'm gonna finish this freaking reread. Oh, also, all of my plates are dirty. That's why I'm eating off of a cutting board. Oops. 5 pages left. Oh my gosh, 4 pages left. 3 pages left. 2 more freaking pages left. Oh my gosh, you guys, 1 more page, 1 more page, 1 more page. I can't believe I'm on the last page of this reread. I'm almost done. I'm almost freaking done. There's like 2 more paragraphs. Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Yes. 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 Oh my gosh, it only took like 2 months. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. And my sister-in-law just texted and asked if I wanted to go play Catan. So I'm gonna go grab the wine that I bought today. I'm gonna go play Catan. I'm gonna drink my wine in my new fancy flute glasses that I bought. And then later tonight, I'm gonna make apple crisp to celebrate me. And then I'm gonna have a call with my YouTube friends. This is just turning out to be an absolutely amazing evening. Yes! Freaking yes! October 2nd, 6:36 p.m. I freaking did it. Yes. 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 Cheers, beaches. They said it was BYOB, so I'm also bringing my own glass.
Hello. Hi, vlog.
Okay, it is now 12:11 in the morning. I finished rereading my book today. I think that's so freaking cool. I just got off the call with my YouTube friends. I won the game of Catan earlier when I went over to play. I did not end up making apple crisp tonight, but that's because I was kind of tired and like it felt nicer to myself to not make it tonight, but I'm gonna make it tomorrow when I can actually like enjoy the process of making it, because I think if I made it tonight, it was just gonna stress me out. I think this has been absolutely insane. I'm really happy this part of the journey happened, but also that it's over. But remember that progress is progress. Every step forward is a step forward, no matter how small. And honestly, sometimes steps backwards are steps forward too, but they're steps forward in disguise. So progress is progress, you guys. The next step for me is to start rewriting this thing, which is crazy. All right, now for the apple crisp. Today is a great day to make an apple crisp. In celebration of finishing the reread of Draft 2 before I start rewriting it into Draft 3, I've started making an apple crisp. Apples have been mixed, and now it's time to make the topping. It's now all ready to go in the oven. I don't know why I keep touching things. I'm like, yes, this, and this, and this, and this, but this is now ready to go in the oven. This has me totally thinking about that one Kevin Hart line. So excited! All right, cheers. That's so good. Okay, this is my first time making this recipe. I'm definitely saving it. It's so good. Oh, wow. Okay, I have a little bit of wine left from the other night, so I think I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine to have with this, just as like a fun celebratory thing, as I relax for the rest of my evening. Okay, I am absolutely living my best life right now. And with celebrating in that way by making and eating apple crisp and drinking a really fun wine, let's talk about the stats of rereading draft 2. I started rereading draft 2 on August 6th, and then I finished the reread on October 2nd. So this process took me just barely under 2 months. As I was going through this reread, in addition to making myself notes that will make the rewrite easier, I hope, I was also making minor changes and updates as I went along that will hopefully improve draft 3 when I begin the rewriting process. So when I started rereading draft 2, this was the first time that I had ever read the story where all 3 of the perspectives were combined, because before this I have written them completely independently. They had stayed in completely separate documents. Well, through the first draft, through the second draft even, and then after the second draft was done, what I did when I was about to put it away for July's Camp NaNoWriMo, I went through and braided the 3 perspectives together. And so this rereading process was my first time reading it with the things intertwined. You know what I'm trying to say? And so rereading this over the past 2 months was the first time that I had ever read it with the 3 perspectives intertwined. So when I started reading this, the document had 222 pages and 103,839 words. And when I finished the reread, I had 226 pages and 106,124 words, which means that I both added 4 pages directly into the manuscript itself, as well as deleting a bunch of stuff, so therefore net adding 4 pages as well as net adding 2,285 words. You're probably wondering why it took me 2 months to reread this thing. Most people can read about 100,000 words in about 10 hours. About 10 hours. So this is just barely over 100,000 words, and it took me 2 months. But that is because I was, 1, in a reading slump, which is super fun and not at all helpful when you're trying to reread a project that you wrote. However, it also took me 25 hours to reread this. And it took me 25 hours to do this reread because I took 1,015 notes in the margins. Yes, I track my word progress as well as my time progress because I heard a quote, couldn't tell you who it's by, but that everything you track improves. And so therefore, it's just a really good way for me to know how much effort and time and energy I'm spending on my creative projects, DE being one of them. And so it took me 25 hours over the past 2-ish months to finish this, but it is finally done. I'm finally going to start preparing for this rewrite, which is going to take place in October and November, and I'm very, very excited about it. And over the upcoming weeks, I will be uploading videos about my rewriting process and how that's going, because I'm sure it's going to be a very, very interesting thing that's gonna happen to me. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was a crazy reread. I'm so happy that it's over, but I'm also really happy that I got to go through that, because rereading that gave me a lot of confidence in my project and really helped me figure out the bigger questions that I have for the story, as well as some of the smaller, more trivial things that I also want to change in this rewrite. So it was a very helpful step. I honestly do not know how I would have approached a rewrite without doing this step first. And so with that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, because it really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that someone else might too. I want you to leave a comment down below telling me something that you've accomplished recently. Let's all share in this together and cheer each other on. If you enjoyed this reading vlog and want to see more from me, make sure you scroll down below, hit that big red subscribe button and that little notification bell next to it so that you don't miss another one of my uploads as I begin tackling this rewrite from draft 2 into draft 3. I also post videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays and do live streams most weekends, and so I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!